Nothing is a bigger waste of time than self-improvement without Christianity. Now, I could have easily titled this video Self-Improvement Without God. However, I feel like stirring the pot a little bit. The Christian God is true, the other gods are false. Have a firestorm in the comments. In any case, this is true. Because, think about it. And I'm going to go over something later. Don't confuse me with another group of Christians, but if you're doing all the self-improvement stuff, you're essentially gathering riches on this earth. However, assuming Christianity is true, that doesn't really matter at the end of the day. You're going to have about 80, 90, 70, 100 years of gathering up all this wealth. Then you die, then you go to hell. Eternal suffering. So what were all the riches for? They don't go with you to your next life. Given that, it would make most sense to have the most important thing be Christianity. The belief in God and Jesus in order to get eternal life. Now, this is where I don't want to be confused with other Christians, because a lot of Christians say, well, this life doesn't matter at all. I'm only living for afterlife. That's why I'm broke. That's why I'm fat. That's why I don't work out. I'm a Christian. I'm going to the next life. Doesn't matter. See, that's what I don't want to be confused with, because you could acknowledge the afterlife being the most important while still acknowledging this life is important as well. Don't confuse it. That's a non sequitur. You don't have to then say because the afterlife is most important, therefore this life is completely useless, completely unimportant. If it was completely unimportant, then why do we have rules and regulations while we're on this earth? It doesn't make any sense. So the point I want to get across to you is Pascal's wager, assuming you are an atheist or a Muslim, or even a Christian that hasn't really studied the matter that much. Pascal wager states, if this specific to Christianity, if Christianity is true, right, then the atheist or the person who doesn't believe in Christianity loses big time. They go to hell. Worst possible punishment. Meanwhile, if the Christian is wrong about Christianity being true, then, I mean, what did he miss out on? Assuming another religion is not true. Now, this goes for everything. Now, Islam. The Christian faces the situation where if he's wrong about Islam, then he goes to hell. Or the atheist who's wrong about any religion, they end up going to hell. Given that, you should, and this is not an argument to say that you should become a Christian because of that, but it's an argument to say that you should at least consider looking at the evidence for all sides. So I think the most important aspect of self-improvement, not the only aspect, but the most important aspect should be religious literates. Is literates a word? I just made up a word. I'm the guy. Okay? I'm the man. I make up my own words. I don't care. Literates. Literates. Religious literates. You need them. Okay, that's the number one thing. So, again, this goes for Christians, this goes for Muslims, this goes for atheists. You should learn about your position and why you have it exactly. Be able to give good arguments for it.